So first thing with the baseball, we're going to work for the feet, okay? Mostly I want to work the outside edge of the feet so that this can flex properly, yeah? And also when you're standing, instead of having your hip at your side, your knee is turned in a little bit and the calf is turned out a little bit. So this is very tight here. So we're going to work the feet, the shins, the calves, and the quads, and the outside of the quad where the IT band is. We make more length in here so this can give a little bit more. You know what I mean? When it's pulled in like this and pulled in like this. So we want to make this longer and this longer so we can have more straighter knee and ankle connection, okay? So the feet, you can roll a little bit to warm up and then you try to put it between the bones. 4 and 5, 3 and 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. So you try to go through the 4 channels in the bones. So you start on the outside and you straighten your leg and you relax. And you just breathe out and sink. 2 breaths, 3 breaths. Then you go to the next one. Breathe out. And try to keep this leg relaxed. And 2 points of contact, okay? So as I go more and more and more, at this point I'll turn so I can put my toes on the ground and the ball on the ground. Now I'll just put my weight back. This always has to be relaxed. If it's too high for you, you can do like this, you know what I mean? But it's good if it's stable with two points touching, yeah? So that's for doing one line of the foot, then you do another line of the foot, 3 and 4. Yeah, I'm doing it fast now, like imagine I'm standing and breathing. And here, try to go all the way to the heel, maybe even stand far away, and then you can just relax and sink in. Yeah, so you can find how to, when you open that up, the foot, when you do all 4 lines, the foot will move much better. Then you can work on the shin. This is really where it gets really tight and not released, even the outside. So this is where we want to do more like this kind of a maneuver, where we just put our weight on the ball, and then we can just sit like here and just kind of, you know, kind of like breathe out, sink in. Then you can roll it a little bit, breathe out and sink in. And it's nice if you have a cushion, put it on a pillow, like a flat pillow, or a mat, because then you have some room to give. If you do it on a yoga mat, it might be very, you know, hard on the ball. But this kind of gives a little bit, you can sink in, you can roll it a little bit, you can roll on your side a little bit, use your hand to guide it. But the important thing is to really just stay and breathe and let it release, and you'll feel the muscle inside like and that's what you're looking for, to help melt it, you know. So you stay there and you find a part, it's painful, just hang out, move it a little bit, wait, and then after enough time it'll release and go. Third part is the calves. Start with the roller, just kneel on them. Just have the feet straight and just kind of, you know, more on the left, more on the right. You know, you can warm them up like that. You can go all the way down, step by step. But it's important to start getting the calves and the shins released at the same time, because they're really opposing, and if you're cycling a lot or hiking a lot, you know what I mean, they get really resting tension is too much resting tension, too much holding. So we really have to work like this to help hang out, stay there, you know. You could even sit here and do a little work on your laptop, you know, so it's like different ways you can focus in on it and release it. And then you can get the softball out. And you can do this one, I showed you before I think, and then just basically just hang out there. And it's good for the top part of the calf, and the roller is good for more the bottom part where the Achilles is. So you can be very specific. As long as you can bend your knees properly, you can do all these fine. And you can find little spots where maybe it gets really stuck and then work with it. Work with it, yeah? And then get that full range of motion.